Graded exposure is systematic desensitization, so it's a means by which we slowly work up to a goal. So whether that goal is riding on a bus or being able to hold a big scary spider, it's all about starting small and challenging your beliefs and regulating your breathing and regulating your physical symptoms to a point that you're able to get to where you want to be.
Graded exposure is a treatment that helps people combat phobias and anxieties. It's that effective that 90% that do it say that they fear the situation less, and their panic attacks and other symptoms of fear are reduced.
So for example, if you had a phobia of snakes, the person working with you wouldn't put you in a room full of snakes right away. What they probably would do is discuss the phobia, discuss where it comes from, look at your thinking around it, and then perhaps show you a picture of a snake. And you probably wouldn't want to touch the picture of the snake, but slowly, through being able to challenge your thoughts, challenge the way that your physical symptoms feed into those thoughts, regulate your breathing, you might become really comfortable holding the book, and then eventually with touching the book. Once you had that, you would then discuss the possibility of watching a moving snake, perhaps on a video or a DVD. Again, that will be done over and over again until you felt comfortable. Don't forget, this is not about doing something and just saying, I've done it, and thank God I'll never do it again. You do it until you feel commonplace. Then perhaps you would go to a zoo and look at the snake from far, far away. Then you would get a bit closer until eventually you could touch that snake and tell yourself all those things that you needed to say, whether it's stopping you from doing, going to the zoo from your children. I think motivations are really important with systematic desensitization or graded exposure. So what it's stopping you doing, but beyond that, just feeling a sense of control in your life.
It's more effective combined with CBT. Graded exposure is something you can do yourself to overcome your phobia, but it is wise to have a proper program drawn up by a therapist who can guide you through step by step.
I think with graded exposure, it's a much better idea to do it with a therapist. I think it sounds simpler than it is, and I think you can get it wrong if what you're doing is just trying to tick a box off. Remember, we're not just trying to climb up the ladder, we're trying to feel absolutely comfortable on each rung of that ladder, and sometimes it takes an expert with you, at least in the initial stages, to get you there.